Everybody wants to be called somebody's husband or wife, but nobody wants to live like one. People want this title without the sacrifices that come with it. People want the benefits without the responsibilities, and people want the image without putting in the work. And this is why so many relationships fail these days. Everybody think it's cute to put a label on every single person they meet or every person that they think they about to build something with. In that honeymoon stage, you all in love, you seeing roses and flowers and butterflies, you seeing all the good stuff going on in the honeymoon stage, in the beginning stages. You all in love, you infatuated, everything good. And all of a sudden you want to put a label on it. Oh, that's my wife. That's my husband. That's my wife. That's my wife. But you ain't living like one. A lot of these dudes that's out here calling these women they wife, they still scrolling the internet, looking to see who else is out there. They looking at every fat ass that walk past them. They still playing the field a little bit. And that's why you got to be careful, because nowadays they use that term loosely. Excuse me. They will use that term loosely. That's my husband. That's my wife. But don't have no clue on how to conduct themselves as such. No clue at all. I see a lot of these dudes that can't keep their hands off women, call every chick they meet they wife. Don't have no idea of what it takes to be a husband. Can't protect them because you can't keep your hands off of her. You can't protect this chick because you can't keep your hands off of her. You have placed this chick in a toxic environment. Have no clue on how to provide because you can't keep a damn job. You rather sit back and let her go out and work and come up with all types of excuses on, oh, this job ain't fall through, this opportunity ain't fall through, or I got this on my background, or I can't. But a husband, a man of stature, always makes a way. He always provides. He always protects. He don't create environments for the woman that he has made his wife feel unsafe. He creates a safe environment. He is a man that prays. He is a man that honors his wife, protects his wife as he would protect himself and honor himself and respect himself. It's wild because it's a lot of women that call every dude they meet or anything that look good their husband because he's providing something, because he got a lot of money, or because it feel good for that moment. But even these women don't know how to play the role of a wife. They don't know nothing about what it takes to be no man's wife. No clue at all. A lot of women will leave a man to fend for himself. Won't bring him some tea when he's sick. Won't bring him some cough syrup if he got a cough. Won't give him a Tylenol if he got a headache. Won't pray with the man. Won't cook for the man. And if she do cook, is nothing healthy, nothing nutritious. Especially a working man that need his nutrition, that needs a helpmate. And don't be a business owner, because if you got a slouch of a girlfriend, she don't have no clue on how to help you and how to assist. It won't go and assist because she have no clue on how to be a wife. She thinks she's entitled to all the benefits of your resources and your finances, but have no clue on how to conduct herself as a wife. It sound good. It look good on paper. It look good on Facebook. It look good for social media. My husband this, my husband that, my man, my man, my man. But you have no clue on how to respect that man. You talk to him like he ain't shit. You treat him like he ain't shit. Neglect him emotionally. Neglect him physically. Neglect him in every aspect of life. But when it comes to that money, when it comes to crunch time, all of a sudden, you're doing somewhat of your wifely duties. because it's going to benefit you at that time. Around payday or when you know you got the bag coming in, that's when all of a sudden you want to be extra nice. But if that man falls sick or if he fall on hard times, you ain't nowhere to be found. But you his wife. That's your husband. Where's the ring? Where is the ring? Where is the license? Where is the paperwork? I don't understand some of y'all people, man. Y'all just using these terms loosely, just throwing shit out there to see what stick to the wall. You understand? And the moment something come up, something real serious come up, y'all abandon ship, looking for a way out. That's not what someone who is your spouse, your husband or wife do. Y'all will put y'all heads together and work through whatever come your way, for better or for worse. For better or for worse, through sickness and in health. This ain't no boyfriend, girlfriend, high school, I go with you, will you go with me? Check the box, yes or no shit. This is real life. And I can't stand to see these men that get out here and call every female they meet they wife. And I know them and know the shit that they do. Like, dude, you don't have no clue on how to be a husband. You don't keep a job. You start stuff and don't finish it. You're inconsistent. You're not mentally stable. How the fuck you gonna be somebody's husband and you don't even take care of yourself? So how can you take care of another human being, let alone a woman? And if you bring a child in the world, how you gonna take care of a child if you're not okay? It's nasty out here, man. Like, everybody wants the title. They want the title. They want everything to look good. They want the image because it sounds good, because it look good. But some of these people are the most toxic people walking around the face of the earth. Some of the most toxic people out here with no clue at all. Be around here cheating. These dudes would be out here cheating, right? Be out here mistreating a chick to the highest order. Just mistreating her, walking all over her, doing all types of reckless shit. And no sooner than she ready to go and bounce, but you're my wife. I love you. You're my wife. You're my wife. Stop. Cut the shit, man. Because all while you was out here playing around, bringing home all types of STDs, out here having kids on her, mistreating her, using her for her money, hitting on her, all types of stuff. That wasn't your wife. You wasn't conducting yourself as a husband. But now all of a sudden she ready to get away from you. That's your wife. And it's people that are legally married, they don't have a clue either. It's people out here that are legally married. They don't have a clue on how to conduct themselves as somebody's spouse. Can't keep their eyes to themselves at work. They go to work, they eyeballing everybody. The first opportunity they get to cheat and they know they won't get caught, they gonna take it. Because they haven't fully submitted to that woman and vice versa. The woman hasn't fully submitted to the man. And you have not both submitted to God. I'm just saying. They don't even pray together. These people that have this husband wife, this fake husband wife shit going on. They don't pray together. They don't do anything together. Their relationship has no substance. It's all probably built around either sex or money or some kind of trauma bond. Or some kind of just because it's convenient at the time. But no sooner than the supply runs out, you have nothing to give, or whatever they was using you for runs out, they get cold feet and want to walk out the door on you. That's not a husband. That's not your wife. Did God himself tell you that's your husband or that's your wife. Because you're going to know. You're going to know when a person is the one, when that's your person. Everything's going to line just the right way. It's not going to be perfect because nothing's perfect in life, but everything is going to be in alignment. You know, people, they go through things. No relationship is perfect. You're going to go through ups and downs. It's about how you navigate through those ups and downs. What I've learned is when you go through a situation, say y'all get into a heated debate, heated argument, a back and forth or whatever, and the way y'all go through that and overcome that, that defines the love in a relationship. It seems like y'all get stronger when you fall out and you come back from that fallout and you able to forgive and move forward and say that said argument or said fight don't keep occurring over and over again. That shows growth. But if you constantly fighting and arguing over the same shit, the same petty stuff, then that signals that you're not growing, you're not evolving together. Because as you grow in your relationship, the small arguments, the petty stuff starts to go away. It starts to go away. You start to coexist without all the craziness, without all the noise, without all the chaos. You might disagree, but you able to separate, go into another room, or you able to apologize, you able to digress. You know you choose your battles in these relationships. That's the definition of a husband or wife. Ones that are patient with each other, ones that love on each other, ones that are kind, ones that can go through it together, through the thick of it together. That's a true definition of a husband or a wife. Not one that's going to bail out at the first sign of trouble. Not the one that's always looking for the next big thing, the next best thing, the one that's always looking to upgrade. I'm talking about those relationships where my great grandfather and great grandmother had when they got married when they was like 13, 14, they back in the 1920s and 30s and stayed married for 60 something years. I was able to witness my great grandmother and great grandfather's like 55th anniversary or 60th anniversary or something like that. I can remember all this. That's true definition of love. That's true definition of love. But everybody is chasing this image, this fake image of black love. All this craziness, man, and nobody have a clue. Everybody want to be the power couple, but don't want to put the work in or the sacrifice that it takes to be a power couple. It takes some sleepless nights. It takes a lot of long days. It takes time away from each other. It takes constant communication, healthy communication. It takes a lot. It's a lot of relationships, period, or a lot of work. But a marriage, that's a different type of level, type of work that you got to put in to maintain your marriage. But it gets easier over time because you know each other's triggers. You're spiritually connected.